Okay, I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio Podcast with your host, Pastor Michael Smith. And if you're new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button, you know what I'm saying, and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time we drop this news on you. And if you want to donate to this ministry and support this ministry, you're welcome to do that. The Cash App is $ Illuminati Radio Fund. That's $ Illuminati Radio FUND. All right. So Oscar De La Hoya got an upcoming fight. You do know that. And what do he say? He gets reported on and he talks about how he was raped. And the numbers, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're not keen, if you're not vigilant to it, you know what I'm saying, it'll go right over your head. But, you know what I'm saying, all this man is doing that, he was damn in the game. He was in the game ever since he was 13. He's letting you know when he first got initiated. That's what Oscar De La Hoya was letting you know. Oscar De La Hoya was actually letting you know that he was born into this shit. He was born into this shit. When I heard this, I'm gonna go ahead and let the audio play, people.
Says that he was raped when he was a young teenager. Now, he was talking to reporters leading up to his comeback fight that's going to be happening on September 11th, and he said the incident took place at a boxing competition in Hawaii. He said he was 13.
Look at that. September 11th, he got a boxing fight coming up. September 11th, 9/11. You know what this means? This means after this fight, he is going to, you know what I'm saying, reorganize. This might be his last fight because he is going to go into a new area in life now. He is going to, you know what I'm saying, maybe he might be a sports commentator or something, or he's going into a new avenue in life now, a new career move, a new career choice. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is over for him after this fight, that September 11th. And he said he got raped when he was 13. At a boxing tournament. Lord. And he said it was by a woman. Let me tell you something, people. Of course, men is going to say they was raped by women. Of course they're going to say that. They don't want to say that it was a man. They do not want to say that it's a man because, number one, that is not the type of energy they looking for. See, they make sacrifices on the left-hand side to gain that left-handed energy, but they don't want the energy from the people to be left-handed. Oh, I ain't hear me. Let me tell you something, people. See, the rituals that these celebrities do is on the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? Rape rituals, that's on the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? Different type of sex acts and eating doo-doo and, you know what I'm saying, drinking piss and all that. That's on the left-hand side. So they do these to gain that left-handed energy, but they don't want the same left-handed energy coming from their fans. You see? But I'm going to go ahead and press play. I might have to rewind it back so you guys can hear it again.
It was an older woman, and he said, I lost my virginity over being raped, basically. He said she was over 35 at the time. He said, you suppress everything. You're living this life, the golden boy, but wait, that's still there.
You hear that? You hear that? He said she was only so he was 13, she was 35. Do you know what 35 represents? In reverse, that's 53. And I remember doing a report on a former NFL player dying at age 53 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I did that report. You can check the podcast and check that podcast that I did on that. The name was Keith. Keith Kantz. That's what his name is. Keith Kantz. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers, player, died. I think it was yesterday. It was announced yesterday, and he died at the age of 53. You know what I'm saying? That's energy. That's in the 53 in reverse. That's 35. That is an energy ritual. You know what I'm saying? That is, whoever killed Keith Kantz from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is receiving energy from Keith Kantz from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? So by this, woman, I'm not gonna say a woman because it was a man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put it out in the news that a woman raped them because what young man wouldn't want to have, old coochie? Just keep it real. What young man wouldn't want to have old coochie? Back in my day, if a young man was with, had bagged or had grabbed up a older woman, he was praised in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He was looked up as, oh yeah, Mike, he got it going on. He got himself a older woman. It was a good thing. Back in the day, it was a good thing that a younger man get an older woman. You know what I'm saying? It was a good thing. It was praised. You know what I'm saying? And probably to this day, younger men, getting older women, they feel that, they got a heads up over their peers. So, so of course it's gonna seem, it makes the Oscar de la Hoya look in a good light to be raped by a young or older woman. But it really was a man he was raped by. And that same man that he was raped by when he was 13 is the same man that is his freaking handler. So what he's telling you here, the story that he's telling you here on the last fight in his career, yes, September 11th, this is going to be his fight. And it's going to be his last fight. So on the last fight of his career, hey, why not? Let me go ahead and explain to everybody, what started me, in this game. Let me use this opportunity to shout out, my handler for allowing me to be the best boxer pound for pound. That's all that is. Let me go ahead and press play.
I never thought about it. I never processed it. I never really thought how my feelings are until one day it just comes out and you don't know how to deal with it. So he talks about dealing with all kinds of childhood traumas that he had, and this was in the LA Times.
Well, I'm glad.
All right.
Okay, so this was in the LA Times. You know what I'm saying? And listen, ever since he was 13, he continued to experience those type of activities. You know what I'm saying? He's in the closet as well. Oscar de la Hoya. You know what I'm saying? His booty hole has been tampered with too. The same way Floyd Mayweather, may appear to you to be, the pound for pound boxer and nobody can mess with Floyd Mayweather. But listen, somebody's messing with Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, his booty hole has been tampered with as well, people. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen this, I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? How much are they paying you, Oscar de la Hoya? Really, they're not paying you nothing. They're paying you in rituals. This is a whole ritual, people. But anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio Podcast. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you're new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button and go ahead and turn on all your notification bells so you'll be notified when we drop these breaking news on you. As well as if you want to donate to this ministry, donate to this podcast, you're welcome to do that as well. The Cash App link is $Illuminati Radio Fund. That's $Illuminati Radio FUND. And if you want to tune into my nightly Bible study classes, you're welcome to do that by sending me a friend request to my Facebook page. My Facebook page is PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. I'll see you guys later. I bless you all.